So good morning to each and everyone, especially to you, sir. So the case study that I have chosen was entitled "A Case Study on Effectiveness of Bilingual Instructors Compared with Monolingual Instructors in Saudi Arabia." This is by Amani K. Hamdan and Alga Hamdi and Abdul Aziz Al Hamdi. Okay, so in this, now we are gonna continue to the background of the study. It is stated here that bilingual education had widely discussed an essential factor in improving students' academic performance and language proficiency. Now, in many multilingual societies, educators often debate the effectiveness of bilingual instructors compared to monolingual instructors, particularly a non-native English-speaking countries, no, like Saudi Arabia. No, the role of bilingual instructors in facilitating comprehension, it reduce language barriers also, and enhancing cognitive engagement has gained significant attention in recent years. Now, Saudi Arabia has prioritized English language education as part of its Vision 2030 initiative, recognizing the need for English proficiency in global communities and economic development. However, there is ongoing debate regarding on whether bilingual instructors or fluent in both Arabian or Arabic and English are more effective in enhancing student learning outcomes in their monolingual counterparts. Now, some argue that bilingual instructors can provide clearer explanations and better contextual support. Now, while others believe that immersion with monolingual English-speaking instructors lead to greater linguistic development. Now, this study also aims to explore the effectiveness of bilingual versus monolingual instructors in Saudi higher education settings by examining students' engagement, comprehension levels, and academic performances. And of course, the research seeks to provide empirical evidence on instructional advantages and challenges posed by both types of educators. Okay, so this is the research questions. This study seeks to answer the following question. Number one, how do bilingual instructors influence student comprehension and academic performance compared to monolingual instructors? Number two, what are the perceptions of students regarding the teaching effectiveness of bilingual versus monolingual instructors? For number three, what challenges do bilingual and monolingual instructors face in delivering instruction in Saudi higher education institution? And number four, what extent does language proficiency impact students' engagement and classroom interaction? In theoretical framework, we have here this study is guided by Krashen's input, the hypothesis of Vygotsky sociocultural theory. Now, Krashen input is hypothesis in 1982 is that this suggests that students acquire a second language more effectively when exposed to comprehensible input slightly above their current proficiency level. We have I+1 bilingual. Bilingual instructors may provide scaffolded learning experience by using the student's first language to clarify complex ideas, potentially enhancing their comprehension. We have here Vygotsky sociocultural theory in 1978. Emphasizes the importance of social interaction in cognitive development. This framework also suggests that bilingual instructors may create a more inclusive learning environment by bridging cultural and linguistic gaps, thereby fostering better student engagement and participation. We have here, by applying this theoretical perspective, this study examined how instructor language proficiency influence student learning outcomes and overall academic success in Saudi Arabia's bilingual educational context. So next, this is a case study effectiveness of bilingual instructor compared with monolingual instructor in Saudi Arabia. Okay, the research designed the approach, it is mixed method, no, both quantitative and qualitative. So the type of this case study is that of Saudi Arabia's higher education institution. We have here, the purpose is to compare bilingual and monolingual and instructors' effectiveness based on students' performance and perceptions. Participants in sampling. The participants are 120 university students, 60 are bilingual, and 60 are monolingual instructor classes. 10 instructor of 5 bilingual and 5 monolingual. Sampling method, stratified random sampling for students, and the purpose of sampling for instructors. Purposive, okay. So, data collection method, no, quantitative data, students performance scores, no, like their pre-test and their post-test. Also surveys, they measure comprehension and engagement. And then qualitative data, classroom observation, and semi-structured, what do you call this one, interviews and students instruction. Okay, next, the data collection. Okay, it is qualitative. And data analysis, no, in qualitative, quantitative, it is descriptive and inferential statistic, no, like t-test and ANOVA, comprehension of test scores and survey responses. For qualitative, in qualitative, thematic analysis of interview transcripts and observation notes, coding also, and categorizing key themes. Okay, so for next is the ethical considerations and limitations. For ethical consideration, informed consents from participants, anonymity and confidential ensured. No, limitations also, it is limited to one region or the university. A small sample size may not generalize all institution. Instruction, teaching style variation may affect also the result. Now, in conclusion, bilingual instructors improve comprehension and student engagement, especially for lower proficiency learners. We also have monolingual instructors encourage full immersion, benefiting advanced students. Students generally preferred bilingual instructors for complex topic, but valued monolingual instruction for language proficiency also. And the implication of this case study is that for educational institution, implementing blended bilingual monolingual teaching models provide language support for students transitioning to full English instruction. We have here for instructors also, no, encourage bilingual instructors to use strategic code switching for complex concepts, offer professional development programs to enhance bilingual teaching methods. And of course, lastly, we have for policy makers, design policies that integrate bilingual education into higher education curricula, invest in research to optimize bilingual teaching approaches for diverse students population. Okay, so that's it for my case study. This is Christine Queneji Seidel. Magandang buhay.